Hola, it's your girl Francesca Love here at Cosmic Chit Chat and Chill. Hope everyone had an awesome, fantastic, amazing week. Myself and my baby girl are feeling a little better where we are, especially if you live in Texas, you know about the allergy situation. It's rough, and it just compounds even the slightest cold. Um, so we are getting through this particular batch of allergy-ridden cold situations and enjoying this new energy. I think it came out already. It's a new energy, it's renewing energy, it's rejuvenating energy that we will talk about today. It is Divine Feminine Tuesday. I was supposed to do Manic Monday, and what Manic Monday is on the schedule is I am choosing to randomly pick um, a sign, and I will do that sign on a Manic Monday. Sometimes I will do one, and sometimes I will do three. It just depends. So, what do we have for my defined feminines? Ooh, mm, come on out. We got a lot going on, divine feminine. Yeah, renewing energy, building energy. These are all really good things, my loves. So, yeah, that's the energy I felt. So, before I get into the reading, when we talk about energy, right? Energy is the thing that fills up everything else. You need energy for certain things to even function. That's just what it is, okay? But mainly when we get into tarot, when we're talking about energy, it's that thing that's pushed. Let's call it a trigger, right? So a lot of the downloads that I received, let's say over the last 5 or 6 days, had to do with something I talk heavily with my daughter about every single day, as much as I talk to myself about it, which is being in control of your spirit. Okay? Being in control of your spirit will allow you to not feel so triggered. Okay? That's the word for it, triggered. Okay? Um, it is a full moon. And so, those of us that felt it early, you're probably feeling a little jittery and very, very heightened, very enlightened, extremely intuitive right now. Like you're feeling things and they definitely don't belong to you. That's where the trigger comes in. Okay? Don't allow whatever the energy is, whether it's yours or otherwise, to have you so triggered that you're not able to open yourself to the other energies that are really trying to present themselves to you. Okay. Um, you're going to learn how to discern more, divine feminine, what's yours and what's not, when you feel those energies come to you. Not so much in an empathic way, but in an extremely energetic way. Okay. Um, it's hard for me too. 50 million times a day, I have to realize, is that my thought or is that somebody else's crazy ass thought? First of all, then I got to decide what to do with it really, really quickly. So, um, just between you and me and a couple of my girlfriends, um, positive energy we know how to handle, right? No, no big deal. But the negative stuff, the stuff that could have you on that hamster wheel, I have just started telling those energies, fuck you and amen. It works. It sounds fucked up, but um, it's an energy too. Fuck you is really, really strong. Just as strong as the energies that I felt coming in my face. Okay? And amen, because I discerned enough quickly to know what it is. It's not me. It's not mine. I'm not going to carry it. And even if it was mine, directed to me, return that shit to motherfucking sender. And again, fuck you and amen. Okay? Um, do whatever it is that helps you remove yourself from being entrenched in those particular energies on the daily divine feminine. It's going to be really, really strong this month, but it's also a really, really good month. Okay? Um, Jumping into the reading, we have priorities, building blocks for life. I'm gonna try. There we go. Nice little pyramid, right? We got all the levels. Okay, getting things in order. Um, I'm hearing clutter. I know this is the time of year when we start shopping for the holidays. I know some people that are able to do that a lot earlier than most. If you're participating, um, I'm telling you to get rid of the excess. Like, give that stuff to Goodwill. Let it be somebody else's gift. That has good energy that comes right back to you. Okay. Some people call that karma. Karmic is a name for it. You want that positive, good energy, then you go ahead and give it out. When I pack my things up to give to Goodwill or Salvation Army pickups, um, I clean to the best of my ability, whatever the item is, and then I pray over it, and I want to send good blessings to whoever it is that's getting the item, you know? Because I've been there and done that, and I've had to restart my life several times over. Some of those things that I got for myself from Salvation Army or Goodwill helped me restart my life. So I want to always send that energy out and know that that energy is going to come back to me as well. Okay? So um, prioritize your thoughts, prioritize your space. Um, Prioritize your gut. I'm guilty too. We have got to get better gut health. Okay. Um, I just heard soda pop. I heard cheese. I heard carbs, like heavy carbs. Uh, it's gonna sound weird, but somebody likes to make like homemade bread, like a really heavy wheat bread. 'Cause, you're trying to get your fiber in, but it's causing you to back up. Like you need your fiber, but I think you got just a little bit too much fiber in the bread situation. Okay. They want you to pull back just a little bit. It's a good thing, yes, but it's causing you to get a little backed up. So again, gut health for everybody, divine feminine. Um, Children. I think I said that in the last reading, and I probably do on most readings because kids are a tender spot for me. Um, Pay attention to your kids. Um, Make sure that they're sleeping on time. Um, I just heard like whoever this is a preteen. You have preteens. Uh, your preteens. I feel like you have two or more children in the house. I don't know if they're all yours, divine feminine. Um, you need to check wherever it is you placed your wine. It's saying the kids got into your wine. So if you probably notice it's missing or just on the low, or maybe you're working really, really hard. You're not necessarily home all the time with your preteens. You need to go check your wine. Okay. Um, just heard oranges and tangerines. Somebody's baby really likes like the little mandarins. That's what they're showing me, like the bag. Uh, I feel like you have so much of them, like people can smell them on you when you get to work. Like you smell of orange or orange spice. I was gonna say pumpkin, and they said no, 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 not pumpkin. Like they smell like orange spice all the time, or just orange juice, orange remnants, something orange. Or you wear orange all the time. I can smell orange though, and I don't have any. Um, I just heard again, we're still on priorities. I just heard uh, prioritize your thoughts about love. I get it. Okay. So, there's a lot of us that Divine Feminine have just not been on the market, not looking, not interested. We've made really bad decisions previously, and you're kind of like, it sounds nice. I kind of want it, but I don't want it. And that's just because you have some very negative emotion attached to it. You're going to have to drop the negative emotion in order to bring that thing to you. Okay. Um, love is for you. It's okay to want to feel warm and squishy and romantic and you know um a lot of you, I'm hearing you, we've been walking around with this very heavy masculine energy, and not necessarily because we wanted to, but because it had to get done. And no, and I hope no one's offended, and you should, if you're on here and you're offended, I'm really sorry. It's just the wrong place to be. um we spent so much time in our not our feminine energy, but our masculine energy, that sometimes we don't realize when it's time to cut it off. Like even if you're single and you're handling things on your own, if you're a single parent, okay, um, it can be hard through your day to try to figure out how to prioritize which part of you needs to be operating. You really just need to be balanced in your masculine and your feminine energy. Divine feminine, I feel like you're working through that right now and you're trying to figure out what is the best way for me to do it. How can I do it for myself because I don't have that lean to that partner, that union? It will come in. It's going to come in at some capacity. But in the meantime, in between time, they want you to prioritize your thoughts about love. If you keep putting up the wall to it, then you stop it moving to you, which is what you really want. That's what you really want. So prioritize and clean up your thoughts about love. No more that it's never going to happen for me, or okay, one day, and it's in your mind, you're like, yeah, okay, million years from now. I don't know about you, okay, but a million years from now sounds really, really long, okay? And that's really not what you want, Divine Feminine. It's okay to open your mind and your heart to those thoughts. Yes, activate that heart chakra. Be excited about love. The Most High loves you. The Divine Mother loves you. Your spiritual team loves you. Your babies love you. Your friends love you. Love, 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 love. Now you just got to love on yourself enough to breathe that energy back into yourself. Okay? You're deserving of love, Divine Feminine. Okay? Um, we got Metatron, Rainbow Bridge, always open. Okay? Stay open. You need that energy to be very, very fluid. Okay? We got transformation. That's what we are doing. Thank you, Spirit. Boom. Okay. Um, this is a transformation, Divine Feminine. This just happens to be that weird, uh, semi-emotional part I'm hearing, especially with this full moon tonight. I don't know about y'all, but I felt really good energy, but I also felt like I was on the cusp of being either emotionally sad or emotionally angry about something today. And I really had to just not respond to either side of it to get through the day. Okay. I feel like you're kind of in the same boat. Um, some of you, I'm hearing, are absolutely positively open to the changes that you've been asking for. They want you to know that the energy is there for you to do those things. And it could be anything, your person, place, thing, job, Habits. You wanted to stop smoking. You wanted to stop smoking overnight. You wanted to stop smoking this time overnight and not feel all the drawbacks. It's possible. Okay. What is the term? I just heard cold turkey. Okay. Um, it can be done. You have to speak it into yourself, is what they're saying, that you can do that. And you will. Okay. And I know it sounds crazy, and you're like, oh my God, somebody said, yeah, like that just happens like that. You have the manifestation power, divine feminine. It absolutely can happen just like that. Okay. Um, Part of your transformation is learning about your gifts and that it really can work that way. Um, some of you are some really great manifestors. You know exactly what you want. You keep focused on the vision, but not so focused that you aren't open when the vision is being adjusted by the Most High. Okay? Um, Stay that way. Stay that way. Stay open. We also got karma. Yeah, we started off talking about that. Karma. There we go. Untying the knots. Okay. They want you to know that they're working in the background. Okay. Um, for some of you, I'm hearing you have a really good lot of good karma out there, and that it's harvest season. I feel like I've said that a few times too. If not here, then in some very spiritual conversations, it is. It's absolutely harvest time. A lot of us have been planting seeds that we didn't know that we were planting from eons ago. And I'm saying eons because I really do mean eons. I'm not talking about this lifetime. It could have been several lifetimes ago that you've just been stacking up this good karma. Okay. And what they want you to know is now is a really good opportunity that's coming to you. A blessing is coming to you. Multiple blessings are coming to you. Um, yeah. All the seeds you planted is what I heard. Everyone has sprouted and they're all are coming too. So expect good things, divine feminine. Okay. Cosmos is mirroring you. Okay. I took that to mean what I said initially, which is um, you're a powerful manifester. If you're thinking about it, the universe is thinking about it with you. You're connected. Okay. Um, the universe is going to mirror the energy that you put out. What you put out is what you get back, and vice versa. Okay. So if you're going to spend your time or uh, staying lost in old thoughts, old memories, old habits, negative thinking, lackluster thinking, all of that stuff, then eventually universe is going to say, well, that must be what she wants. So I'm just going to send it to her. We don't want it. We don't want it, divine feminine. Okay. So I'm with you. I hear it right now. I hear the groans. Oh my gosh, I hear y'all groaning. Um, yeah, that collective groan. I know, I know. There's a lot of us that are tired of um, hearing it, but you know, inwardly, it's the truth. We have to change our thinking. It holds so much weight, especially right now. This is like one of the largest awakenings that anyone has ever felt, is what they're saying. This is a mass awakening, and it has such a high vibrational energy attached to it that it's almost like, you know, what was the old adage? If you to catch a shooting star, right? I think you would have to be pretty quick, right? But if you're looking down in misery and pain and agony and confusion and if I coulda, woulda, shoulda, and I want it but I don't, you're not paying attention to anything else. You're looking down and at the bad parts of the things versus looking around and saying, you know what, that really damn did suck. But I'm already out of the energy and I don't have to revisit it right now. The second, I don't have to fucking revisit that shit at all that fast. Okay. And manifest the good stuff. Part of your transformation, um, again, part of your transformation is literally going to be you're going to learn some really new ways to transform, turn dark into light. Dark into light. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. Um, Transmute. I was really trying to think of the word. I'm sorry. Sorry. Um, Transforming darkness into light, transforming negative energy into positive energy. Um, it takes work. I will never be the person to sit up here and just spout it to you and act like it's the easiest thing ever. It the fuck is not. I just told you several times a day I have to do this self check, and some of them are really hard to do. Okay. I am self checking myself, and then I'm self checking for my daughter, and then I'm self checking for the other people that I think should be self checking that are not self checking. It's a big self checking spiral, downhill, whatever. But you do eventually get to a point where you're able to discern much more quickly, is it your energies or somebody else's? Intake what I need and send away what I don't. And if it's not mine at all, we're going to return that shit to sender and let it blow up in their faces. It's just what it is, okay? We don't need that negative bullshit. And if you feel it coming to you, return it immediately. And then whatever lingering energy you feel, because that's usually what it is, right? The lingering energy. Once you finally said, quote unquote, the fuck you and the amen, and you start to get real calm, and then the next one comes in. So now you're irritated. I just said, fuck you and amen. We're not repeating the last mistake. You don't get to sit here and tell me that fuck die. Okay? Tell the energies whatever it is you feel that you need to do. You are that powerful divine feminine. I feel like your spirit guides are going to, spirit guides, and most importantly, the Most High and the Divine Mother are going to speak to you and show you um, new ways to do that. The last card we got were the Akashic Records. Okay, we started talking about that at the beginning of your message today, too. They're going to show you. It's not just about this timeline. I said in the beginning, you have seeds that are going to be harvested to you. Um, excuse me, that it is harvest time, and you have seeds that you planted, not just in this line, but in others. Okay, the Akashic Records. I'm going to put it up again. Okay, pull that up. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to say karmic cycles because I hate hearing that all the time. Everything that you do, while in some aspects it could be considered karmic, you just had a life cycle in some other timeline, in some other space, on some other planet, but it's still essentially you. It's your spirit. So, like I said, you have lots of seeds you've planted all along the way that's apparently still count. They're telling you that they're going to show you what these things are. Some of you have already been doing that. Some of you are going out to eat places that you couldn't remember you had ever eaten before. Like all of a sudden you woke up and you're like, man, I want Thai. Okay? Thai. Why would I want Thai? Okay. Um, Certain smells. Again, yeah, certain smells are going to stick out to you more than others. And that would be them again reminding you of these um, connections you have within your records. Yes, you can ask for help to read your records. They're telling you to do so, Divine Feminine, if you're ready for it and you want to know. Okay? Um, it's a big deal to get into your Akashic records because once you have confirmation that you absolutely positively are not connected, but you are connected, it starts to change the way you look at some things on the daily. Okay? Um, And those are all good things. Okay. So the message that you have, Divine Feminine, is don't fight the transformation. Enjoy the process. The process is what me and my girls say. Okay. The process. And recently we started saying we love the process. Okay. Um, One of these days I'll give in detail, my testimonies for some things. Um, this last few years has been really, really rough. Not just in a life sense, because all that stuff is connected, but um, really having to walk um, in faith and not really knowing, again, by sight, what in the world is going on, but just trusting, full heartedly trusting that this was still part of the plan, that I hadn't fallen off track, that I'm not imagining any of the things that are going on in life, right? It's a journey and it's a hell of a one. Um, and while I'm not new in the game, for those divine feminines that are, you're not alone. You are not crazy. Drink your water, eat your vegetables and fruits, and hold on tight. Okay? Um, yeah, first card out the deck. Love, divine feminine. They want you to open yourself up to love. Open up. We're using the Urban Tarot deck right now. Let's see what we got. Love, love. My, no, I have a horrible singing voice. Excuse me. Um, Love. The card itself, it's beautiful. Two people working. Some of you are going to meet your new partner and you're going to be business partners as well. And this time it's going to work. I'm hearing some of you have done this before. You accidentally on purpose, started a relationship at work. And the business aspects and the relationship aspects just clash so horribly. They want you to relax. For some of you, this is already happening and you're kind of on edge about it. It's okay. Relax. Enjoy the person. Enjoy the process. Okay? You have to open yourself up to it for you to figure out what it really is. You're not going to be able to figure this out looking at it dead on. This is something you have to feel. You don't get to be completely logical uh, where love is concerned in your life this time around. You just have to trust, is what I'm hearing. You just have to trust. Okay? Um, you're deserving of love in all its forms. Um, yeah, 10, right? This is about satiation, having your needs, wants, and desires having been met. Again, this is harvest time, okay? Your needs, wants, and your desires are about to be met, divine feminine, in some unimaginable ways, I'm hearing. I think even in prayer for some of us, you get stuck thinking about this one or two things. I'm pretty sure the Most High, our divine parents, are probably sitting having coffee somewhere and they're like, we know what they need. I need them to ask me what else they should ask for, or I need them to ask me what we want them to ask for. Yes, you can ask. Okay. And yes, I do. And yes, you should. Okay. Um, your needs, wants, and desires are going to be met. It is absolutely positively harvest time. Let it come on in. Okay. Relax. Open yourself up to the process. Okay. You're not going to know everything. There, another 10. Wealth. Look at all them coins. Okay? For some of you, you're going to get an understanding that you are spiritually wealthy. Do we like to have coinage? Sure, we do. But when you're coming into awakening, like I just said, I have had to not just remove myself from people, but situations, jobs, tons of clothes, tons of furniture, tons of dishes. Like, you got to be willing to let go all the topical things to be on this particular journey. And yeah, initially you're probably going to be like, dang, I just bought that. It's only been, whatever the time frame is. Anything that you lost, they want you to know it will be replaced. Okay? Start thinking about or asking what your purpose is and why you're being led in a particular direction to give yourself some stability, divine feminine. They are willing to answer your questions. I'm hearing your spiritual team is boss. Okay. Um, I just heard we got this path lit. Okay. They're ready. They're gonna walk every single message you got right where it's supposed to go. Okay. But they also want you to know that they know what you need too. Okay. So basically, think of it like I don't remember the name of the game, but remember when you used to whisper in the person's ear next to you, and by the time it got to where it was supposed to go, it had completely changed, right? That's the spiritual scenario that's being given to me. Like, God knows you need your rent paid. Okay. And it goes off to the next person on your spiritual team, and they're like, yeah, we know she needs her rent paid. But that's not the problem. The problem that we're trying to figure, that the problem we really need to address is to get her to stability so we don't worry about the rent. Okay. You see, it's going to get passed up. And by the time it gets to where it's going, it's going to be exactly what it's meant to be. And so you're getting the message and the gift and the blessing and the guidance you need to assist in that manifestation. Okay? Again, process. Process. Okay? What else do I got for Divine Feminine, please? What else do we have for Divine Feminine? Okay, I like this for you. I do. Let me see. Yeah, you gotta clear out your mental space, Divine Feminine. For some of you, like really on the myself and my girlfriend call it uh the hamster wheel. One thought leads to another thought, leads to another thought, and now you're just running. You've now had 1,000 thoughts for the one, right? So you have some type of sorrow. Okay, trying to get better showing the cards, y'all. I'm working it out. This is sorrow. Okay, some type of tower and a private dancer. Okay, you're holding on to some type of sorrow, and even though it was a tower, um, I just heard you feel like you got took. Yeah, 'cause that's what the dancer does. Gives you an illusion, and you pay money for the illusion, right? Um, it's not an illusion. It's not an illusion, and that's why you feel sorrowful about it. Listen, it's not an illusion. You do have to accept the fact that it happened, but you also need to not look at the tower moment that hit you like a tower moment. Again, a tower is not always a bad thing. I feel like that's why it came in upside down, right? Upright, you would probably feel like either ta-da, the lights went off and I have an answer, or boom, and I just got slapped all around in the big wide open sea, right? They don't want you to look at it like that anymore, and it would help you get off the hamster wheel. If you look at it like, okay, yes, he or she cheated, yes, it hurt, I lost all that time, money, energy, resources, living space, da 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 da. Just the list goes on. You did, but where are you right now? Did you make it? Have you started seeing some of those things come back? If you haven't, then you just want to take some time to pray about it and have them ask them what can I do to help myself heal so that I can get to that. Okay? They don't want you to look at it like this anymore. So you can get off the hamster wheel and get back to manifesting. These are all the stuff that's waiting on you. Love, money, stability. That's what's coming. Okay? Uh, and again, love in the most beautiful sense of the word. It doesn't always just have to be about a partner. Sometimes that tower is what most of us experience as a tower was the moment you're like, I'm worth me. Look, it is what it is, divine feminine. A lot of us have so much of that in common, period. You went through something and you woke up and thought, you know what? I'm great. And not in a cocky sense of the word, but just understanding that you really are worth it. I started asking the Most High to see me the way He sees me, to ask the Divine Mother to see me the way she sees me. And it was refreshing. It was thoroughly refreshing. Okay? It's okay to love on yourself. Be happy about you. Be happy about all your failures. Be happy about all your successes. They go hand in hand. You couldn't have got one without the other. You have to be able to literally accept the good and the bad in every single situation, Divine Feminine, in order for us to grow properly and to get to the places that we're supposed to be to get into our purposes. Okay? It's part of the journey, it's part of the process. Okay? Yeah, you got help on the other side, the eons and the eons and the eons. Let me move my finger. Okay? That's a wall with names written all over it, like a memorial. Okay? You have a lot of spiritual backup. You just have to ask. Okay? We got the sun card. Okay? Running, wild and free with abandonment. They want you right here in this energy. All that beautiful sun energy. Okay? Yeah, we're in the middle of the full moon, but you need it. Okay? You've already had all those things enlightened to you. That's why you had the tower moment, and that's why you need to heal from the tower moment so you can get to this place. All that is waiting for you. Works with the eon and the sun. Okay? There's things going on in the background. I always say, I look at these pentacles, they're above and behind the building. That is a as above, so below energy. Okay? Um, go with it, Divine Feminine. Okay? We have the Knight of Cups, the seducer, upside down. You're not in an illusion. You're not being seduced by some falsity. You're really being told it's okay to be happy, Divine Feminine. And art. They want you to co create with the universe. All the colors and all the world is available to you. Look, she's painting in the middle of nowhere. That is the ability you have to help the universe co create with the universe to make something out of nothing, Divine Feminine. Go make something out of nothing, okay? Because they're going to help you do it. They're going to help you do it. Rock star, and that is the truth of the matter, okay? Go rock it out, Divine Feminine. Get out of your head. Get out of your head so you can finish up this harvest, girl. We're getting to the end of the year. Don't waste your time and energy about stuff that's already been handled. You don't have to go backwards in any capacity. Open yourself up to this energy. It is so good. It is so good. All right, let's see what we got, Divine Feminine. We are going to do our Oracle cards and close this out. It's already at 38 minutes. We got, yeah, that sounds about right. Let me see. 24, stuck in the mud. Okay. And again, for those that don't know, I love this Oracle deck. This is Enchanted Map Oracle. The explanations in here are so beautiful. There's no reason to chop these up. Okay. Number 24, stuck in the mud. You are being invited to stop and savor the wonders of your life. What did I say? Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you've been doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you into even muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that the Spirit has a plan for you. That sums up your reading, my loves. Okay? Don't get stuck in the mud. I love the fact that when they say that, the elephant is considered one of the wisest animals out there, and they have hellified memory, hellified wisdom, hellified memory on them. Okay, that is a good and a bad thing. Uh, when they're out on the wild and they're roaming around, that memory helps them remember every single trough, not just them, but their ancestors went to when they're looking for water and they're looking for uh, when they're looking for water, yes, and when they're looking for coverage, okay? Same for you. While you're out here walking around, you have plenty of knowledge within you, and they're telling you that you can ask how to use it. Hello, we got Akashic Records, okay? That's your wisdom, that's your knowledge, okay? Um, you don't have to be stuck, Divine Feminine. They don't want you stuck. Yes, take a minute, okay? Think about where you are. Think about the energies that you're entertaining and the energies you don't want to entertain. And you'll get quicker and quicker and quicker at catching yourself when you get into that mind frame. Again, I'm not perfect. I do it several times a day. I did it right before I started this reading. I had so much energies telling me what I wasn't supposed to do today. And I chose another fuck you and amen. And I'm here. So I can do it. You can do it. And we're all going to get through the process. Divine Feminine. As always, life and death is in the power of my tongue, and I choose to speak with truth, compassion, and most importantly, love. Thank you, beautifuls, my goddesses, for joining me here at Cosmic Chit Chat and Chit Chit Chill. All the information you need to request for readings is going to be in the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Donations are welcome. Follow the instructions if you would like a reading, and I will see you on the next one. No.